having my usual issues with StreamYards again. Let's see. Put up my other computer. Still waiting for my notification that I've gone live and I haven't gotten it yet. So we might be running into issues for anybody who's out there who hasn't gotten a notification or there's a delay. Happy Tuesday, August 22nd. I'm assuming in about 6 or 7 hours we're going to get a Rebel Moon trailer. So I am not a early morning person, but I'm probably going to set my alarm once I figure out exactly what time it is. But I'm pretty sure the rest of our online community will let me know by posting it. So let's see. How you doing, Tony? Nice to. I think it's the first time me and you have met. How you doing, Daniel? I'm having some internet issues. I'm trying to, and I wonder if this is going to change when I move over to Streamlabs. I'm getting people, and I'm interacting, and I've been asking people who I know test the show out for me when they're watching it live, trying to figure out why it's sporadic when the notice is coming out. Some people get them 1 minute after I go live. Some people get them 15 minutes after I go live. One person didn't get it until after the show was over one time, and I'm like, So yeah, it's just me here. Hurricane Hillary bought a lot of water to a place that doesn't get a lot of water, but it wasn't, the nightmare scenario that had been described to us. I mean, we thought we were going to have Gilligan's Island weather, and the USS Minnow was going to, wash up on the strip somewhere, but apparently it wasn't too bad. It was more rain than my poor little roof from my building that was built back in the Stone Age could take. But I was ready for it, and nothing got ruined, so I'm happy there. And just happened to be past it. And like I said, today is the 22nd of August, which means we are almost through what is traditionally one of the hellacious heat months here in Vegas. And like I say every day, on to my favorite season of all the year, and that is autumn. Everything just falls in place. My birthday's in the fall. My birthday's in actually 3 weeks, actually 2 weeks. Daylight savings, the right one, is upon us soon. Yeah, so you got the notice, but like I said, I've been testing it with people, and just telling them to hit the bell and everything and make sure. And I'm getting different ones at all time. I don't know if it's because I stream so late. I don't know if it's because of what I'm using. I don't know, but I just been having issues. Some nights, like on Saturday nights, we're fine. And the earlier streams, like when I go at like 10:30, it's fine. But I just been getting feedback that it's not necessarily going out. And that's, and granted, like I said, the vast majority of people who are going to watch these videos and anything I do is going to be, in the later on in the morning, afternoon, whatever. Most people who watch anything I put on watch it, on demand or later on, in a rewatch, which is fine. That's cool. I'm always grateful for the audience that I have. But at the same time, I understand being a night owl that the majority of people who are going to set eyes on our show are going to be, sometimes days after it airs. I still got people complimenting and giving me feedback on Saturday night overnighter, and we're rolling into Tuesday, so it's always cool. Well, we had the hurricane, but it turned into a tropical storm. I highly doubt the pressure would give us. I mean, I guess if we're out in the flat valley, you could get a tornado, but I think the valley kind of protects us from that. I think you are more apt to have tornadoes in the plains, like when it's like completely like you have an entire state like Kansas, Oklahoma, places like that have complete plain flatland. Here we're in a valley. I mean, I guess it could happen. I'm not a meteorologist or a weather expert, but I doubt it. And holy shit, would that suck? Like I said, there are many reasons why I don't live in the southeast. Hurricanes and tornadoes and all that kind of madness is one of them. That and gators just walking on the street like they're pedestrians. So yeah. How you doing, Vince? Another night owl. What's going on? Hey, let me know if you're down for an Ahsoka screening. I'm not a big Rebels fan, but I know we picked up a lot of people that were watching our Star Trek live stuff. And once again, majority of those guys were not watching it live with us, which I think is cool. Because I have to be in the same mindset set. So when I'm talking to you guys live, however many people that are here, I have to understand that I'm not only talking to you guys now, I'm speaking to people that'll be watching it 7, 8, 9, 10 hours later, and sometimes days later. Because I'm keeping track of the numbers just to see where people are watching our show, and the average looks like the average watch time of day is like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which is kind of cool because it's like already in the can. Yeah, you get yeah. You're in that Midwest area. Plus you wouldn't know where to go in a tornado. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I just probably get washed up, man. What's going on, Fourth? How you doing? That made me laugh. He was ready with the walruses already. Or I don't know if that's a seal, but I know where you were going, Daniel. Is there a walrus emoji? I'm pretty sure Rayo would find it if there was a walrus emoji. I don't have Disney Plus, so I may not be able to do that. I usually watch Disney stuff through the next day on sources. I got Disney Plus, so we'll set it up. And plus, you can always show me how to do it through Twitch, But I have Disney Plus. If we need to do it that way. The seal's the best I can do. Yeah, like I said, Ray, if you're out there, whenever you watch this, I need you to find me a walrus emoji, and I want one where it crossed out because we want Fourth 1000 to get rid of that avatar. That is the most disturbing avatar of all the people that I encountered throughout my YouTube day. So, but yeah, tomorrow I'm guessing around 9ish or so, or maybe I don't know. Does anybody have an exact time for when Rebel Moon trailer hits? Let me look because I really hell, it's Rebel Moon. It might be out now. It's Netflix. I may be way behind the curve. All right, Rebel Moon teaser. Rebel Moon trailer get plays. Let's see. Rebel teaser August 22nd. Ooh, they gave it a name. Part 1 and 2 are now called A Child of Fire and the Scar Giver. Is that true? Let's see. What time? Looking at super. Wow, Sophia Butera is just ageless. All right, in a recent post on Verisign revealed that the teaser will make its global debut live on Gamescom. What the? I don't even know what that is. Let's look at that. Maybe that'll give me a link. Hold on, guys. I'm on a different screen. I'm trying to see if this is coming out, so I know when to set my alarm. By the way, we're gonna do a let's see. We're going to do a special overnighter tomorrow. Oh fuck! Come on, back. Going over the trailer in great detail. So Gamescom, August 23rd, 2023 to Sunday, August 27th. Let's see, Gamescom, Rebel Moon. Let's see. So I'm guessing it's whenever this thing starts. I don't even know what this is. I'm not a gamer, so. Okay, so where is this at? I'm looking. So let me check you guys out. It's okay. We're All right. Cool. Cool. So yes, 11 a.m. for you. 8 a.m. All right. Cool. So that's what I'm seeing here too. All right. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my alarm to watch it. I'm not gonna stream. I will do a reaction later on in the afternoon, but it will take everything I have just to be up at 8 o'clock. I am not an AM person. Listen, if you want anything out of me, just just subtract the letters A and M from it, and you might get it. I am not an AM. I mean, hell, I open up the center at 11. That's dawn for me. So I get to bed around 2 or 3. So I will be up. I will not be doing a live watch or anything like that, but I'll do a quick trailer reaction and I'll upload that real quick, and then later on this evening around 11:30 we'll do an overnighter, and we'll just literally I'm gonna hopefully Brad is available tomorrow because I know he wants to talk about it too, and he has some people that he probably bring on. But given my night owl tendencies, it's going to happen around 11:30 tomorrow. So, and I'm probably going to go ahead and set up the thumbnail for that. All right, so okay, let me go check this out real quick. Instagram. Is that the little teaser video that they were talking about today, where she's beating on the bell, Daniel? Because I know I saw. Hold on, let me check my Instagram. I see it. Okay, yeah. This I saw, and I guess it's going to be a little bit more of an in-depth one tomorrow. So cool. I'm all for it. All right. Somebody asked me anything happening besides the doom and gloom of DC movies. We talked about some stuff last night. Like, there's a lot of movies that are coming out. Some of them I'm interested. Some of them I'm not. Obviously, the 2 movies that I have left on my schedule that I'm really, 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 anticipating are Dune Part 2 and this Rebel Moon. And I think, what I want for Rebel Moon is to start a discussion in storytelling, because that's basically what this is, and I want to do it side by side with the Kurosawa stuff, because in my opinion, I haven't heard this from Zach, obviously, but I see the references, I see the influences, and when people say, "Oh, it's just going to be a Star Wars knockoff," I'm like, okay, you're talking about George Lucas, who is heavily influenced by Kurosawa. I mean, he watched those movies. Those movies were presented to him in film school at USC. So there are a lot of people out there, famous directors that are heavily influenced by him. And Zack Snyder is probably just another one of them. And like I said, nobody who has ever been that I can tell that has ever been influenced by him has been influenced by him in a bad way. And now we have this space epic taking it to a space level, platform. So I'm very interested to see the elements of the storytelling that have held up for decades. So it's going to be a lot of fun, like I said. But I hope Rebel Moon starts a parallels conversation and storytelling that we can all have fun with. Plus, it looks like an amazing movie. All right. Rebel Moon, trailer dated at noon, and you're going to review it then, and then plug the channel for further discussion. Yeah, well, I guess it's 8. I guess noon Eastern time or 8. I'm gonna guess it around 8. I'll set my alarm. I'll be up for about 8. I'll be conscious long enough. But yeah, I'll do like a really, 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 really quick review of it, and then we're going to do a in-depth review later on tonight. Like I said, I hope to have Brad on with me, and I'm going to probably get that thumbnail ready. It's like as soon as I'm done with you guys tonight, I'm probably going to get that thumbnail ready because we know, plan on it, bet on it. Us being here around between 11:15 p.m. and 11:30 p.m. to go over in depth Rebel Moon, the trailer, and I'll have graphics and I'll have stills and everything for it. I don't think we can play the full on trailer without getting kicked off, since that's what happened with us last time with Netflix. But we'll do what we can as far as being able to break it down. Yeah, like I said, I just had to nail down when the iron was going to actually be hot. So and on the Rebel Moon thing, they actually have a typo on here. They have 8 p.m. Central, 11 a.m. Pacific. It should be 8 a.m. Central. So what time is that for me? 8 p.m. Central. So that's 12. So hold on. Where are the comments at here? Let's see. Hold on. All right, I see all my normal people giving thumbs up. All right, super ready. Just making sure. Wow, there's a lot of Zack Snyder memes out there. So it looks like I'm going to be up about 8 o'clock in the morning, from what I can tell here. 11 a.m. Eastern time. So 11 a.m. Eastern time is going to be 8 a.m. here. So I'll be up. Like I said, as far as like doing a trade review 8 a.m. in the morning, I don't know if you guys want to hear from me at 8 a.m. in the morning. I don't know how coherent I will be at 8 a.m. in the morning, but I'll try. I'll try. 8 a.m. Ugh. How you doing, Azteca? Yeah, we need to have the wraps like here. I need to have the caffeine going. Like I said, there will be no Benadryl tonight because if I were to go to do the Benadryl thing, it's just no way in hell I will be up at 8 o'clock in the morning. So whatever allergy stuff I'll have to take an allergy-free day, and hopefully it doesn't catch me. But yeah, if I'm going to be up at 8 o'clock in the morning, then I am going to. I might need to remember. Anybody remember Jolt? They took that shit off the market, but Jolt, man, that would shock your system and your brain into whatever you needed it to be doing at that moment. But holy cow, it was like battery acid and sugar. That's probably what I'll need tomorrow. Uh, yeah, that's her. That's her. 40 p.m. International Movie Day tickets Sunday. Who's going to the theater? I want to watch Oppenheimer and either Mission Impossible or Blue Beetle. Yeah, pretty good choices, man. Hi, Aaron. Aaron, is that you in your? Is this you in your picture? Your profile picture? Because not everybody uses themselves in their profile pictures. I know there's a certain person watching that uses a very disturbing picture of a walrus. I'm just curious. Okay. Also, yesterday, the 21st was played 25th anniversary of the film that saved Marvel. Dude, you keep saying that. That did not save. Well, in my opinion, it didn't save Marvel. I think Spider-Man and X-Men saved Marvel. The sale of those two IPs gave them the cash they needed to make it another 4 or 5 years. And like I said, that is what that was a huge deal. I mean, I guess they wish they hadn't made it then, but they were near bankruptcy then. So don't get me wrong, Blade did well and was but there's a difference between selling and making a movie and selling an entire IP because it was for so much more money. But that's just how I feel. Yes, Akira Kurosawa, a film of the influence. Yeah, and that's just I've been waiting. I've been waiting for Rebel Moon to come out because, like I said, maybe I'm alone. Maybe I'm just looking too far into it. I see the influences in just the premise of the movie. I see it. I don't hear a lot of other people talking about those influences, but that doesn't mean that the conversation isn't there to be had. I think I see him in just the visuals alone, and so I am curious to see how many people have watched those movies. I think a lot of people, even if they have not directly watched Kurosawa's movies, they have been influenced by him indirectly. So, like I said, this is going to be cool to see just how many people out there can make those connections, even if it's that day that we discuss this. Because I just love talking movies, and this is the kind of movie talk I really want to talk. yeah, the DC news is news, and we got to deal with it. But that's not fun all the time. This kind of stuff like that, this kind of exploration is fun. The Kurosawa may not be that obvious. Justice League was also Kurosawa, if I remember the early posters of the characters. Yeah, yeah, but you also got to realize that with Justice League, even though it was influenced, it wasn't all under his. You're still dealing with IPs that belong to DC, and there's certain things you can and can't do. I'm pretty sure there was some base influence there, but I think it's going to be a lot different though when it's an IP that he created and he's under complete control. The licenses are all his. He has free range. So I'm wondering if the influence will be a lot tighter and a lot stronger here. Like I said, haven't seen the movie, but just judging on what I've seen from what we've seen, in stills and things like that, I have a feeling it might be. And like I said, it's still a question for me. Will it be influenced by it? If I may see it and be like, oh wow, not much, but then but just based on what I've seen and what I've heard of it and what he's explained of it, I just get that feeling. And I think it's going to be a fun conversation. Yeah, yeah, the one that has Superman in it, unlike the stuff that they put out for the 2017 version. I still got to find that picture for you guys because that was just. I think I might be able to. Hold on for a second. I wonder. I know I shared it on Twitter a long time ago, but like I said, I don't. I don't always use Twitter in the. Like I said, I barely. I use Twitter to connect with a lot of people that don't use anything else. I wonder if I can search the messages. Hold on. Let me see. I really want to find that. I wonder if I can find it on my. Yeah, but they sent us a bunch of stuff, and none of it had Superman on it. And I remember I had this huge, giant poster, like a big, like a 6 foot by 4 foot poster that and it was Alex Ross, but it did not have Superman on it, and I'm like, wow, how could you make this? How could you do this? We didn't want Superman. We didn't want to give away that. I'm like, what? Are you serious? Yeah, fine, because this was back so long ago. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for when it comes to Rebel Moon. I'm looking to start talking the nuts and bolts of film instead of talking about what some bonehead producer's done, what some boneheaded um, you know executive has done. Because right now, especially like even with Blue Beetle, a movie that a lot of people had fun with, but at the same time, what how much of Blue Beetle are people talking about the actual movie itself, and the instead of the box office. How much of that was whether the movie should have been made or not, like that. And it's been the same thing with Shazam, Black Adam, Birds of Prey. Most of the conversation for me starts with why were these movies even made. I don't think I'm going to have that problem with Rebel Moon. I think we can just enjoy it. I don't. There's not going to be any box office, miswranglings and people, looking at Box Office Mojo. I could care less about when it comes to cinema scores, which is the most worthless metric right next to Rotten Tomatoes for me. We don't even have to worry about that because most of those metrics are for people who want to get advice on what kind of investment they want to make before they go out and spend that $100. We don't have to worry about that. If you don't want to see Rebel Moon in the theaters, you don't have to. You can sit right in the comfort of your own home. Here it is. I found it. I'm going to share these pictures. Hold on, guys. Give me a second here. But yeah, with like I said, if you're going on something that's straight to streaming, and that's another thing for me, for movies that are going straight to streaming. I know there's a lot of cons, and a lot of people are like, we got to keep the theater experiment alive and all this and that. But one thing I do like for something that gets put straight to streaming is that it bypasses the bullshit of the cinema scores, the Rotten Tomatoes, and all that. Yes, those things still exist, but a lot of people don't let that stop them from watching it because they don't have to. They're not taking that kind of risk. They're not taking the, is this movie worth me spending all this cash on, to take a family or whatever to, so it's yeah, here. Oh, yeah, I got some serious. Okay, pictures of this one. Hold on. Took me forever to find these, but yeah, this is the. Yeah, I actually had an entire event. We gave away so many passes to see that movie. I think I sent about 200 people to Justice League. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and load these up. Let me see. Hey, a member for 13 months. If I can, yes, definitely. If they do a screening out here in Vegas, I definitely will go out here. And if they do one near me, like say if because I love going back to my hometown of California, and I may if there's one out there, I may take a trip out there to California to see it if California um, if I can work it out with the store and everything, I am going to go to California. I'm working with our intermediates though that like I said, the ones that handled Army of the Dead for us, and I'm gonna try to work it out so that we host a screening, because I really want to host a screening. All right, hold on, guys. Let me pull this up. Overlay. Let's see. Let's bring this up. Download. All right. So there's one. There's two. And here's three. All right. So this was a ridiculous. Let me get this off of here real quick. This is a ridiculous campaign that we ran for Justice League back in 2017. Now you see the third one on the right here. These are all Alex Ross is the ones on the left. There is no Superman in there. They were released later ones after this that had Superman behind Batman. But you can see to the far right there's no Superman in those pictures. Now, the Seven Samurai one that he's talking about, the incomplete one is right there on the third. The later one that would get released, and the one that would get released for Zack Snyder's Justice League, would have Superman in it. But yeah, that's your ridiculous campaign there. So, and there's all the stuff that we were giving away. So there's the giant posters that were behind me. There's the Blade Runner one that I have to the right of me. I still have that. But this one right here, and the tagline, "You can't save the world alone." And these are two of the people. I mean, we gave away like 200 or 300 posters too. And then there's another guy with one. And those are the Fandango passes we gave away. I mean, we had stacks of those things. I think I saw that movie in 3 or 4 times in the theater because they had to take so many people. But yeah, you can kind of see. And I think in the I love this poster. I love the Zack Snyder's Justice League one better because it has Superman in it and it's black and white. So there you go. There you go. Such an unfortunate mismanaged situation, but there you go. How you doing, Mary? Long time no see. I just wanted to stop by and say hi. Going to crash early right about now. In fact, it's my birthday, so it's going to be a long day. Happy birthday, Mary. All right. Let's see. Nah, we're talking about the same one. I'm pretty sure that one on the far right that I showed you brought up is the one that you're talking about. Is this the ones that we got distributed? That's the one for mass distribution for 2017. See. The Seven Samurai posters were released in 2017 and swapped out for the job. Okay, fourth, as far as I know, we never got the ones you're talking about. We only got those. There was never a the side ones. Maybe you in your market you got them or where you're living, but we never got those. And I got like hundreds of posters to give out, and we got them early. And the only ones we got were the version that had Superman missing. Unfortunately. Okay, Mountain Dew Voltage. Ooh, I haven't had that one. So Netflix will copyright strike you for broadcasting Rebel Moon trailer. I find that strange of Netflix to do that because you're giving Netflix. Well, me too. But remember the whole Tadum thing that Netflix spent weeks telling us, we want you guys to put this on Twitter. We want you guys to put this on your YouTubes and all that. And we did, and we got my broadcast got taken down. I had to read. I appealed it and I won, but it took a couple of weeks. And in the interim, I had to redo the whole stream and upload it into 2 parts. So yeah, I want to show it, but they've shown me. Yeah. Okay, so let me look at this again. So the one that, like I said, so 1, 2, 3. On the third one from the right, that's the only one we got. And like I said, I know there's one that came out later that I saw that had Superman in it. If we're talking about the different one, go ahead and fourth, send me the one you're talking about because this is the only one I got. I know there's a Zack Snyder's Justice League ones where they're all standing like that, and it's rearranged a little bit so they're all standing in sequential size. So, but these are the only ones that we got, and we got a lot of this stuff, dude. We got tons of this stuff. And after the movie, I did my best to get rid of everything. All right. Yeah, and I don't think that one, the one that where they're standing like that, I don't think that one is an Alex Ross drawing. I'm not sure. I don't have it anymore. It's been years, so. Let's see. Yeah, me too. No, it's a Snyder one where the background is like blue and white, and they're looking into if a memory. I know which one you're talking about. I never got that one, unfortunately. Sucks. Barbie's coming to streaming on September 1st. Wonder if they're keeping it in theaters because they'll probably dual it. They'll probably keep it in cinemas and they'll keep it in. They'll do it for a couple weeks. But eventually, Warner Brothers is going to have to take it off the screen because they got other movies coming. So let's see. Yeah, it sucked because I'm like, how are we promoting this movie that we all know Superman is going to be in without Superman? It's like to this day they don't understand the importance of Superman, and it's hindered it. They've watered down Superman because they haven't properly used him. The very first superhero, one of the most universal, if not the most universal symbols of superheroism, is you're not gonna. Why did you do that? YouTube's auto copyright detection is so screwy. I've seen musicians get their stream taken down for playing their own music. Yeah, that sucks, man. But I just don't feel like getting it shut down. Oh yeah. I got. Hold on, let me show you something else I got. Because this is right after we promoted Blade Runner, by the way. That's why you see that Blade Runner poster there. What else we got? Wow, I can't believe I take a lot of pictures. You've got mail. That's me emailing myself. Here's something else. Hold on. Let's see. Email. I got the cup. Some of these cups I still actually have. I hid them, and it was weird because the cups they did advertise Superman on them. So I'm like, why did you advertise them on the cups? But you didn't advertise them on the thing. Hold on, you know what? I'm gonna show you guys these two. I love these. I'm gonna show you guys the Blade Runner stuff that we did. This is like of all the movies I promoted, and this one was 6 years ago. The Blade Runner one, and this is our old screening room. I'm going to show you. Hold on, I'm sending them up right now. WB. Wow, I forgot about these pictures, man. We got huge posters that we gave away. We gave away umbrellas and stuff for Blade Runner. We gave away huge posters. We gave away glow in the dark. These are cool. I don't have these anymore, but I'm going to show them to you anyway. I shouldn't have given these away, but Warner Brothers made me. Hold on. Give me a sec here. I wasn't prepared tonight. I wasn't expecting to pull up these pictures, but I wanted to do it the other night. And just to show you how big some of these posters were. All right, hold on. Okay, so I'm going to pull these up. Let's go brand. Let's go pull some of these out. Download. Just take this horrid stuff off the screen. All right. Download. Yeah, we even got umbrellas that lit up for. I'm going to show you here. Go back. A lot of pictures. Come on, stop scanning. All right. Oh shit! No. Let's see. Four. Let's saw that one already. Damn. I have these in a different folder that's not attached to my normal drive, so sorry it's taking so long. But you guys will kind of appreciate when we do these promotions, we try to go all out, especially when it's a Blade Runner, when it's something I love. I requested it. A lot of times they call me up. All right, so we're going to do this. A lot of times these guys will call me up for these, and they'll email me and say, hey, would you like to participate in this? And the answer is usually yes, even if it's a romantic comedy or something like that. We'll try to make it. All right. So I'm adding. Adding. To do. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these Blade Runner ones. This is from the old location. Now, this is not from the location I'm currently at. This is from the downstairs location. These pictures are years old. These pictures are going on 7 years old pretty soon. Let's see. Got that. All right. So we'll start off with the Justice League Cups. So there you go. And we had a bunch of mini posters too. And there's the cups that we got. I actually am missing some here. I actually had them all. These are the main ones that they wanted to throw it. And here I had the Flash, I had Cyborg, I had all those cups. But these are the ones I got sent the most of, obviously, because it's the Trinity. Duh. Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman. I still have some of these at the store. Look at that. So yeah, this is one of the biggest ones that they that they. I don't have any pictures with Brie Olson. Yeah, so Netflix should kind of have a conversation with YouTube to make them stop. Yeah, they should. I mean, geez. And so that's that. So that's the cups I have. Like I said, I still have some of those cups at the store. Now, this is my old screening room, and you see the light down there. You can see in the background. Warner Brothers wanted me to show Blade Runner, the original one, and everybody that showed up to our screening of Blade Runner got tickets to go see 2049. And we hooked them up. Let's see. That's those. And I believe I have a picture of everybody sitting. Yeah. And here's one that I did not send up there. Bam. WP and send. So everybody got T-shirts. Everybody got a poster, a mini poster. And I'm wearing one of the T-shirts one of the few times that, this was before the Shazam T-shirt era. This is how big those posters were. This is one of my regulars. It's a Fandango pass that we gave her. And you got buttons and stuff and phone charger thingamajigs. These are the two posters that I had. I had them all three. The one I have now has all three of them on there, and Wallace and everybody else. But these are the ones that I hung in front of the store for the premiere. This is the umbrellas, and these umbrellas lit up. So the stem on the umbrella lit up all the way through, so it's an LED. And that's a repeat, and then hold on, because I got one more. And so we watched they told me to pick a version of Blade Runner, and of course I picked the international cut because that's the best cut. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Let's download this and show you this. And here's a picture of the crowd at not the group. We had about 50 or 60 people there that night. And this is our old screening room that had the wooden burlesque stage on it that we built. And this is people watching. That's my seat. This is when I had the old movie theater seats, but that's my seat to the left. But I got up to take the pictures, and there's a curtain behind there, so it's a big 20-foot screen. So there you go, boy. Those are the good old days. Good night, Mary. Yeah, I know. I got that shirt. I started wearing those shirts in 2019, and it's pretty much been the yeah. Okay, you're so wrong, William. I don't know why he let me live, but I'm going to tell you the meaning of the whole story anyway. No, that's the international version is the best version. And there are a lot of people who do not like the voiceover. I think it is. I think it's crucial. I think it is crucial. So, no, I'm right. I'm right. All right, guys, that's a quick Midnight Express. Actually went a little bit longer than usual, but yeah, just wanted to get that news out. I am going to, Trinity Cups, baby. I'm going to go ahead and get some sleep, but I'll probably be up around 8ish to see this. Give a quick review and go back to bed, and then we'll do our in-depth review later on this evening, about 11:30, hopefully with guests. All right, everybody, thanks for joining me. Thanks for dealing with the delays and the technical issues. Go get some sleep for those of you who are going to be up at 8 o'clock. And I will see you briefly around then, and then I will see you in depth around 11:30 or so. All right, guys, good night.